The President, Nana Akufo-Addo, has held bilateral talks with his Zambian counterpart, President Edgar Lungu, in Lusaka. He called for the removal of trade barriers among countries on the continent before the implementation of the free trade deal proposed by the African Union later this year.
Northern Rhodesia, now Zambia, gained independence in 1964. The former British colony has a population of more than 14 million. The country sits on Africa's largest copper reserves. President Akufo-Addo's visit is to further deepen bilateral relations between the two countries. Zambia's President, Edgar Lungu, commended President Akufo-Addo for the role he played in fashioning out the Ezewini Consensus, a position on international relations and reform of the United Nations agreed by the African Union. He called for the implementation of Permanent Joint Commission on Cooperation, which serves as legal framework to address trade and investment concerns between the two countries.
It's about common good practices, Mr. President. What you do better, we should not hesitate to emulate. In your gold mining, you have had issues of taxation. In our copper mining too, we have had issues of taxation. The question is, how are we going about it? I think my Minister of Mine and yours should do exchange notes. Agriculture is the same thing.
President Akufo-Addo promised to deepen cooperation between the two countries.
Our leaders at the time, our first leader, Kwame Nkrumah, played such a prominent role in that, as indeed the first leader of Zambia, Kenneth Kaunda. The relationship between them was also a strong one. We have inherited also the strong relations that they established at the time, and I'm hoping that in our time, your time and my time, we will continue to build on it. This is why I think the opportunity there is in reviving the Permanent Commission for Cooperation is one that we should seize with both hands and allow us to develop the common relations that we need to do in our trade, in our investment, and so many of the common things that bind us.
President Akufo-Addo earlier laid a wreath at the tombs of 3 former Zambian presidents. These include tombs of the 5th President of Zambia, Michael Sata, who ruled from September 2011 until his demise on October 28, 2014, and 2nd President of Zambia, Frederick Chiluba, who led the country from 1991 to 2002 and died on June 18, 2011. The last tomb visited was that of Zambia's 3rd President, Levi Patrick Imwanawasa, who ruled from January 2002 until his death in August 2008.